Are you all right?
Yes. I didn't mean to wake you up.
No. I wasn't asleep. What is it?
I couldn't sleep either.
Oh, well, maybe some tea, hot milk, something like that. I think if we check out the kitchen, we'll find some...
Stay in bed, please. Just stay there and I'll go away in a second. I'll go away.
You know, this isn't going to help either one of us sleep.
I need to say a few things.
It may be smarter not to.
Yeah? But I can't be smart right now. I just can't.
Okay.
Maybe you could not stare at me like that. You took a big risk tonight, being so honest with me.
Oh, hey, listen, don't build it up too much. I mean, there's no point pretending, that's all.
You could have picked an easier way to turn me off. You didn't have to share your feelings. If you'd said I was dreaming or stupid or crazy.
You would have known it was a lie.
Yeah. But I would have felt like a fool anyway, and I probably would have left. And that would have been easy for you.
But hurting you?
For my own good? Sure, it's been done.
That doesn't much appeal to me.
Because you love me. And I love you. And I'm so grateful you let me close.
Well, that's really a very nice thing to hear. Thank you.
There's more.
No. No, I don't think so. Good night.
It's not a dead end.
Kim.
Even if we just had this one night, it'd be something to remember. Nobody'd know. Please.
For one night. Let's tell some lies.
Okay, wish you stayed over there with your husband and kept your mouth shut.
You mean you didn't want me to tell you that this family loves you no matter how mean you are?
You better believe it. Thank you.
If you could have seen him this afternoon. If you could have seen him 15 minutes ago.
I did.
Oh, that's true. Can you believe the change?
My wife has a gift for reaching people like Jack and Delia, even Roger. I think she takes after anybody special.
What's that about Delia?
I was saying she kind of took Delia by the hand to see Roger.
You got any news about what happened there?
No. You figure now's about the right time?
I would say it was the perfect time.
Excuse me.
Yeah. What right time? Right time for Delia or what?
No, he didn't want to interrupt those two. What is the sudden concern about Delia?
No, sweetheart. I mean, she is the mother of my grandson, and divorce or no, she's a member of this family, and there's no special concern, none at all. Well, yeah, there is. I am very concerned because Delia has put herself under the protection of Tizo Novotny.
Well, all I heard was that business with a broker, and your theory that he's now wearing cement shoes.
That Delia should be helped by the people who know her the best. I don't want Tizo Novotny settling scores for her. I told the man that tonight.
What?
Well, that's where I was those couple of hours.
Well, would you mind telling me why my daughter isn't fit to be tied?
Well, I only spoke to Joe and Tiso. I only said that leave Delia to the Ryan side of the family. And I guess they agreed with me that Siobhan wasn't particularly concerned.
And what did Tiso say?
Well, he said he would take my preferences into consideration, but as far as he was concerned, Delia was kind of a crossover type, that she belonged to both sides of the family. And then he reminded me that Joe was the one who took Delia in. So, lady, we're going to have to do something to change that.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, look, I mean, little John's crazy about his mother, and she's paying that much more attention to him these days. We got the extra room upstairs, and could you maybe see your way clear to inviting Dee to stay with us? I mean, it wouldn't be forever. I mean, she and Roger are bound to patch things up.
Who is it?
George.
Oh, hello, George. Joe's not here.
Hi. Hey, something wrong with your phone?
I took it off the hook. I was afraid my husband was gonna...
I tried to call, but the line was busy.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm sorry. He doesn't want to come in?
No. Things didn't work out with your husband. No, Delia, sit down. Sit down.
I don't know why he did this to me, telling Siobhan that he loved me and that he wanted me back, unless he wanted to hurt me. Maybe he hates me.
What happened? You went with Siobhan.
To the apartment, and Roger was out, and Siobhan said that I should wait there and surprise him. Surprise him? I was scared, but I stayed, and Siobhan left, and I fell asleep in the bedroom, which is really an alcove that has shutters that close. Tiso, there isn't anywhere for me. I can't go on bothering Joe and Siobhan, and I don't have any job, any money, or a home. What's this?
I found a buyer for your coats.
Well, I could certainly live through the winter on this. One fitch and one mink sold for so much?
They're a very good value, which is more than I could say for the jewelry. Mr. Fox's emeralds were paste.
And he was gonna give me the world. For him, I lost Roger. No, I can't say that. Roger did just what he wanted. When I woke up, I heard his voice, and I heard the voice of a woman. They thought they were alone, and they'd been drinking, and they were saying some pretty intimate things, and so I got off the bed before they were gonna come looking for it. And I yelled at him. I couldn't yell at her. I couldn't even look at her. She's the same one that he swore he'd never see again. They said that they were composing a love letter to me, and that she was only there to help him write it, and then they laughed.
I don't want you to go there again, even to get your things. When you're ready, I will send somebody.
I don't want to go there. I don't want to ever see him again. With this, I can rent my own apartment. The only thing is, I guess I'm just sort of used to somebody being there.
I may be able to find you a place nearby here. You won't be alone.
Tiso, thank you. You're so good to me. Hello?
Ah, hello, dearie. It's Maeve. How are you?
Maeve. Oh, I'm not doing too good, but it's funny. I was just thinking about you a while ago.
Yes, well, that is odd because John and I were just discussing you.
Really?
Yes, we don't know exactly how you stand with Roger these days, but as long as the separation continues, we were wondering maybe you'd like to move in here with us. I mean, it would be wonderful for little John. And we have the space. The boys' room are empty.
Maeve. Maeve, it's like the answer to my prayers. I'd love to stay with you.
Good, that's settled then. John will be able to pick you up tomorrow.
Oh, I could get a ride in tonight. I could be there in no time. All I have to do is put on my shoe and close my suitcase.
All right, then we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
They want me. I don't believe it.
Well, every cloud has a silver lining. This is a partnership gift. I think this is just the moment to open it.
Tizo, you shouldn't have done that. I didn't get you anything.
You'll be visible in the restaurant. I won't. This is appropriate. It's a modest little fur, but it's attractive.
I love it. Oh, I'll wear it over to Ryan's. Oh, maybe everything will be all right.
Now, John, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine.
Oh, well, thanks very much for dropping by. Come back and see us.
Look at the old man like he's surveying his kingdom.
That's exactly what he's doing. We're all part of it.
Some parts more welcome than others.
Some thoroughly detested, which is mutual.
Do I detect a note of warmth? Better get rid of it or I might believe the wrong thing.
She's funny. You know her? What warmth.
I believe that you're ambivalent about him. I don't think that you hate him.
How do you feel about him?
Seriously.
Yeah. He's a pain, but I kind of like him.
Well, he almost started a fire in my kid's room today. Had to iron her mittens because he knows everything about child rearing before the invention of the dryer. Yeah, I agree, Joe. He's a pain. As to liking him, yeah, I suppose I do sometimes. He loved Mary. Partly responsible for the person she was. He loves Ryan the same way. And occasionally, I believe that'll do him more good than harm.
He cares about you, too.
Now, that's a little more difficult to buy. Johnny Ryan cares about you. Now, consider that.
Hey, I see what you mean. It's starting to hurt my head.
Oh, come on, you two. He'd defend you to the death. You know that. The other night, you spent about an hour talking about parents and kids and mother and daddy and the value of the big family unity.
You're right, I did.
Thing about children?
I'd like about a dozen.
Oh, and he'd like a harem, too. He's gonna need one if he wants a dozen children.
I'll settle for 4. Boy, girl, over a period of 10 years.
You know, that's the way you used to talk about building up your fishing fleet. Better watch it, Siobhan. He made that happen.
As my father-in-law would say, let me tell you something. The way my life's been going lately, I feel I can make anything happen. Or we can. Now, a year ago, I figured I'd get a good piece of the pie, you know. My boat's on the ocean, my duplex at home, enough money, enough fun. And all of a sudden, there's the whole pie out there for me. A beautiful wife, a bunch of kids like Ryan, baseball games, piano lessons, summer vacations, station wagons. I want a big station wagon. Or a van. Yeah, a big, long van with lots of windows. We'll travel all around, the family's safe inside, and we'll see the whole world, all of it. Every inch.
Whole pie. I hope you get it. I really do.
Not this month, okay?
Lisa?
Hello.
A minute. Just 1 minute.
Okay, okay. Come on, sit up.
Tell me to leave.
Leave.
You didn't mean that. You didn't.
Would you please turn on the light?
I can't move my hands. Okay, now what?
I talk, you listen.
I've already done that, and I understand.
No, you don't. Because if you did, see, you'd be in the other room on the couch.
That's not true. I see that we don't have a future. I accept it. Right now, we're all alone. And it's dark, quiet, and there's a whole long night. Seneca, I tried staying in the living room. It doesn't work. I want to be with you.
How do you say that so simply?
Why do you make it so complicated?
All right, okay. Listen, the old man has a story for you. Let me just get settled here. Prop up the old back. Now, I'm going to tell you a story about the Maisels. Jim and Fifi Maisel.
Old Jim and old Fifi?
Now, old Jim and middle-aged Fifi.
I don't want to hear this story.
Now, wait a minute. You asked me why it's complicated, and I'll try to explain it to you.
Well, it was a dumb question. And my feet are cold. Please, could we turn out the light?
Put your feet under the covers. Better still, go get your slippers.
Okay, Grandpa?
Yeah, well, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but, okay, story about the Maisels. Now, Jim was, he was a professor of mine in med school, and Fifi was one of my classmates, see?
And they got married.
Yeah, well, eventually, but after she finished her internship. And it was great. I mean, they were beautiful together. They shared everything. They shared friends and work and play, and all those years between them didn't seem to matter at all. Now, she is my age, and Jim is an old man. Now, I mean it. I never thought that Jim would slow down, lose that spark, but I saw him at a conference this fall, and he was almost feeble. He has a mild heart condition, but he's not sick. It's more like, well, he's slowing down, you know, which is perfectly natural. Except that Fee is in the prime of her life. They have a 10-year-old son, and Fee takes him skiing. Jim's lost interest. She is a lovely, lonely woman.
You said they got married eventually. Before that, they had an affair, right? With no problems? Temporary was fine.
No. Temporary led to permanent, my dear. See, after a while, they were so much in love, they couldn't call it quits.
Well, that's what happened for them. It's not inevitable. You know what this really makes me wonder about?
What?
The woman, Fee, and you.
No. You're losing the point, Kim.
I bet you liked her a lot, didn't you? Maybe even loved her a little bit. What'd she look like? What color was her hair?
You are not losing the point. You're burying it.
I don't want to marry you.
Okay, now, do I take you into the other room, or do you go on your own?
I just want to spend the night with you. Just one night.
You know, you think in those terms because you are so terribly young. See, I think differently. I know better.
You don't know about making love to me? I'm sorry. It's hard to listen and make sense. Loving you is all that makes any sense.
Hey.
Seneca.
If I have to, I'll take you home.
You can't. I'm not gonna leave.
Johnny, thank you. This is so wonderful.
Oh, we wanted it this way, Dee.
Babe, you have no idea how much I needed you. exactly at the moment you called. I'd like to tell you about it. It was really awful.
Oh, good heavens. Let's go inside. Where are your bags, dear?
Oh, George will bring him in as soon as Tizo's settled.
Oh, hello there.
Hello to you. And to you, Johnny.
Hey.
Good to see you, Jack.
You sure?
Hey, this is great. Why don't you stay? We'll have a party. Ma's stashed away the fruitcake, but I know where it is.
I think I better get back to my place.
The harvest I can do without you for a while. Come on, sit down.
Yeah. Dal will make you a special Irish coffee, won't you, Dal?
Well, sure, if that's what you want.
All right, that sounds good. The table in the corner?
Sure, sure. I'll get the coffee. You go ahead.
How about you, Joe?
Terrific.
A new original reality series on SoapNet. Mom and Dad are moving in for a financial intervention. It's a matter of life or debt. Bank of Mom and Dad. All new tonight at 10, only on SoapNet.